Hi, in this segment of our demo, we'd like to show you some of the tags that we have available and what are radio frequency identification tags. Radio frequency identification tags come as two types. One are active tags and passive tags. Currently, we primarily use passive tags. Passive tags are defined as tags that require a radio wave to activate the tag in order to send it back a unique identifier number. That unique identifier number is interpolated through our app and is related to a particular product name, and thus makes it usable for the user of the application to identify what product, what real name product is associated with the tag. So, to give you an idea of the size of the tag, I have there a quarter. And so our relationship to these tags are in relationship to a quarter. Our first tag is a tag that would be placed on metal objects, rakes, shovels, tools that are primarily made of steel. Those types of things would require a tag of that size or so to utilize the radio frequency identification. Usually found, you would attach that tag by a couple different methods that will be discussed in other types of tape segments that we will have. The next tag that is a metal tag is a tag that's roughly that size. To give you a relationship of the size of the tag, that metal tag is mostly used just where space is not a problem, and fixing it requires maybe you can see that there's pre-drilled holes in that particular tag. These are ABS composite tags that encase an electrical circuit board. We'll get into that a little bit later. This type of tag is a little bit larger tag, mostly found on pieces of equipment that would be non-metal in our applications, a non-metal tag. And again, a different type of tag here is our square tag, which you get an idea here for mounting purposes in relationship to a quarter. The tag size it doesn't directly relate to the power of the tag. It's just mostly for mounting applications. We also have a tag here that is a label tag. And the nice thing about a label tag is that we can print, and again this gives you an idea, we can have labels to any type size that has an embedded RFID RFID circuitry embedded into the tag. There you would see it on the back is a particular tag. In the center is the chip, and what you see is the squiggly lines are antennas to properly communicate with the rest of the system. The nice thing about this type of application, if you need to identify items, primarily maybe supplies, and you want to print a barcode on there, and you want to run a dual system of barcode and radio frequency identification, or if you want to just have the ability to mark things on certain products or boxes, this gives you a nice adhesive and also the embedded tag. What's really interesting here is that you can take this tag, you can rip it, you can crunch it up, you can do all of this, and it will not hurt the circuitry of the tag. Very durable in certain situations. That concludes our brief description of the tags that we use here at Invisi-Tag.